kind of amazing to be standing here amongst all of you and amongst everybody, and in the midst of what for many of us was such a difficult year, losing our man Bubba. And if you think back to where we were a couple months ago when we were all together, so many people spanning about 40 years, from people who are maybe under 21 to people who are in their 50s or 60s, all coming together, bond together by this unique personality. And the funny thing that I was thinking about is that for everybody, there's really a different connection to Bubba. There's some people who knew him as a young camper. There's some people who knew him as a counselor. There's some people who knew him as a camp driver. Some people knew him as a CIT, as a counselor. Some people knew him as an assistant director, as a program director. He really was a legend. And you know, it's funny, when we were trying to think of what to do, really what we all thought epitomized Bubba and his spirit was being an umpire. I think we all have so many wonderful stories about his involvement with this softball field. Whether it was an infamous color one year of someone missing second base, where I know Jeff Epstein saw the look in Bubba's face when he knew he was going to make the call for that color war, or when Bubba was a coach on the softball team. And that extended beyond Avoda, as we saw that day, that really his true calling was to help kids. He really loved this place, and I know that he loved all of you. And you know, it's funny, in his passing, I did what I'm sure many of you did. We just looked through his Facebook page, looked through the pictures, and like, man, what an awesome guy. And he had this one picture, probably from that cabin over there, and he said, and I quote, "This is one of the best views in the world." From right there, looking out on this field. So we thought it would be fitting that this backstop would forever be known as the Bubba's backstop. So,
yeah.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah! Is that we're going to have an official plaque that's going to be put back there forever. And we're going to be doing a ceremony not on Bubba's birthday, but a day after his birthday. Saturday, July 25th at 10:30. We have some flyers to hand out. We'll pump it out on social media. If you can get here, I'd really appreciate it. But it's going to just be a celebration of his life. And one other thing that we really wanted to do is that night, again, after Bubba's funeral, when everybody got together, was such a testament to what Avoda is to each and every one of us. That it's bigger than one person, that it's really the spirit and the family and the brotherhood. And we want to continue that in Bubba's spirit of trying to get together every year just to sit back and laugh. And I know that he would want us to get together and to have fun. And his presence is missed, but I know it's in all of us. So I just want to quickly read what we wrote. Bubba's backstop, forever in our hearts. Adam Bubba Miller spent 21 summers on the shores of Lake Chippewa. He was a camper, counselor, and assistant director, inspiring generations of Avodians. A two-time winning Colorado General, junior and senior softball coach, Bunk 14 counselor in 2001 and 2. Bubba was a true leader, mentor, and friend. He was most at ease with his umpire mask in hand, calling balls and strikes from the front of the backstop, which he called one of the best views in the world. May his memory be a blessing to all who grace the fields of Avoda. Dedicated by the friends of Bubba Miller. So, the story doesn't end there. Of course, this is something that is really, really important, and we wanted to get something really special. So, things like this really require people stepping up, and we're setting up a PayPal account where we'd really love people to contribute whatever we can, not big amounts, just a little bit, just so everyone can really feel part of this, so we can get something really solid and maintained, and then we can do a little work on this backstop to, it's big like Bubba, but it needs to be a little bit more shiny like Bubba. So on this form you'll have my email and Seth's email if you have any questions, also for PayPal. So whatever you can do to help out would be really appreciated. But beyond that, I just want to thank you all for coming, and you know, let us all remember what Bubba did and what he meant to all of us. And with that, I know that the 95-14 is something I wanted to quickly do to give to